Here's an interesting one as well. Take a look at Myles Garrett, a 45.8% pass rush win rate against the Giants, by far the best in Week 3. Fourth highest graded player on the defense, and remember he did that and is banged up both feet, legs, missed time, missed snaps. Now we did hear today he's kind of day to day, but man, the more he's out there, the better it is for this defense, and this defense is going to have to carry this team for a few more weeks if they're gonna get where they want to go.
Yeah, I think if Myles Garrett has to miss any extended amount of time, it's really concerning for this team because you can't really replicate what he does. And yes, like Jim Schwartz rotates his defensive linemen a lot, right? But losing the NFL Defensive Player of the Year, like you can't make up for that, and you can't make up for his production, and you can't make up for his bend and his speed and the pressure he's able to create. And I said this yesterday in the Orange and Brown Talk podcast. It's like this defense was built around Myles Garrett, from the scheme to hiring Jim Schwartz to implement that scheme to the pass rushers they put around him. And you see throughout various games that Myles can impact a play so much without getting the credit for it or getting the stat for it. I even think about last week in Jacksonville, that Alex Wright safety happened because he was able to get to Trevor Lawrence because Myles Garrett basically put him into Alex Wright's lap, essentially. And Myles got that initial pressure. He makes plays like that all the time. So without him, I mean, that would be a huge blow to this defense, therefore to this team. It just wouldn't be good. So I think it was like a bit of good news today to hear, oh, it's a day-to-day thing and not a week-to-week thing, or not an immediate, oh, we know he's going to have to miss X amount of weeks. I mean, we know Myles Garrett plays through a lot injury-wise. He fights his way through a lot. So we may never really know everything he's fighting through, but we do know it's multiple things at this point, right? It's both feet. He said he's having some overcompensation issues. It's all throughout his lower body, it sounds like, at this point. So it's going to be, I think, a tough few weeks coming up for him and for this defense, and figuring out, hey, how long is he going to be able to maintain like day to day and hanging around out there? But they definitely need him.